Welcome to the Freelancers Tea Break, the bite-sized podcast all about freelancing and working from home to enjoy during your tea break. Brought to you by Emma Cossey from freelancelifestyle.co.uk.
Okay, so this week I want to talk about something that's a little bit out of character for me, and that's because it's nothing to do with apps, technology, software, some kind of technical item that will make your life easier. To be honest, if there was an app that cleaned the house and did the washing for me and took my makeup off in the evening, I think I would probably be okay with never seeing another person again. Okay, so that might be a slight exaggeration, but I do love the way that apps make our lives easier. That said, for the last week, I've been going back to the old school method of using pen and paper, and I've seen a really big jump in my productivity. Now, it could be the case that I'm finally getting to that point in pregnancy where my energy levels are increasing, but I really do think having things on pen and paper have been really beneficial in getting me out of my head and away from distractions. So a few of the benefits of using pen and paper are that it's not on your phone and it's not on your laptop or anything like that. You're not distracted by notifications of emails or Facebook messages or anything like that. And it's much easier to lose yourself in writing a to-do list or planning a blog post or planning like a podcast like I have now, or even a newsletter on paper. I also don't know why, but it's definitely more satisfying to tick off a list when it's on paper, or tick off an item on your to-do list rather, than it is to just tap an item when you're looking at your to-do list on your phone. Now, it's not just me. I took to the group, the Freelance Lifestylers, which are welcome to join. It's a free group for freelancers. And I mentioned that I was struggling with my focus, so I was going back to pen and paper. And I had a huge response with everybody from my techiest friends saying how they love using pen and paper and they reboot in a similar way. To those that just want to justify their paper chase addiction, which I definitely fall into that category as well. There are also lots of other kind of conversations around how else they reboot, from getting some fresh air, changing seats, to going to a coffee shop. Megan Kerr, I hope I pronounced that correctly, said that when she needs a full reset, she takes the big guns, a method of coffee shop, felt tips, fountain pen, and lots of paper, and I love that. Now, if like me, you are still very addicted to your apps, Evernote do have a range of notebooks that you can scan with your phone, and it then takes all of the content from the note page and is able to recognise all the words, which is very handy. So, I'd love to know on Twitter, if you tweet me at freelance_life, tell me how many of you still use pen and paper and how many of you find that it really helps your productivity.